Time for 3 facts about former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo.
Hey, don't talk that way about your next mayor. Shut up.
Our facts are, he likes to call himself a, quote, cool dude in a loose mood. He once got into a fist fight with Tim Allen. He has been to over 100 Jimmy Buffett concerts.
What I want is for him to fight Tim Allen, and I want to watch it.
I think anyone who's a cool dude in a loose mood has definitely also been to over 100 Jimmy Buffett concerts.
I don't see him saying
cool dude in a loose mood.
No, when he sexually harasses, he says he's just being Italian. So I'm gonna say 3 is true. What do you think?
We think Andrew Cuomo is a parrot head.
Andrew Cuomo regularly refers to himself as a cool dude in a loose mood.
No.
Yes, check it out.
I think I'm sort of a laid-back, cool dude in a loose mood.
Just a cool dude in a loose mood. I'm a cool dude in a loose mood. You know that. I just say let it go. Just go with the flow, baby, you know.
It's disqualifying.
That is disqualifying all on its own.
If it had been a different phrase, or is it just the fact that he's rhyming? Like if he'd have said, I'm a handsy Italian, that's quite a rapscallion.
I could see saying it once when you're a little drunk, but it's become his personal motto, and that's what's offensive.
Everyone knows that New Yorkers would never elect a man for mayor who speaks in rhymes.
All my haters become my waiters when I sit down at the table of success.
Oh, no, that's a good one. All my haters become my waiters. Well, go get me some sweet tea with your broke ass.
I thought he said all my haters become irater.
It still works.
It still works. That's what I thought.
Now, that one you can keep for yourself.
Now, cool dude in a loose mood, this is not the first time anybody has said this. Does anyone know where Andrew Cuomo got the phrase from?
Chuck Schumer.
We cannot confirm, but it is very highly possible that Cuomo got the phrase from this.
Cheetos presents Chester Cheetah.
I'm Chester Cheetah. I'm just a cool dude in a loose mood. Until I see those Cheetos.
Nothing will ever be more satisfying than that.
That explains all the orange dust on the blouses of female staffers.
Andrew Cuomo is now leading in some polls for New York City mayor 4 years after he resigned as governor amid accusations of sexual harassment. Does anyone remember how he defended himself?
He said he's like a hugger or something like that.
Cuomo played this slideshow to defend himself. And to be clear, this is a video that his team made.
I do it with everyone. Black and white, young and old, straight and LGBTQ, powerful people, friends, strangers, people who I meet on the street.
You might be next. I'm coming for you, bitch. We actually have footage of Cuomo's team when they found a new picture of him being a little creepy.
We got one!
Time for 3 facts about 2-time Oscar winner Adrien Brody. Our facts are, he dated Melissa Rivers. His high school drama teacher told him he should go to law school. He used to create hip-hop beats under the name A Ranger.
It's gotta be 3.
Has to be 3.
I've had too much of this. It cannot be 3. I cannot.
Are you still mad about the Timothee Chalamet rapping clip from last week?
It hurt my feelings, and I don't want to talk about that.
So you're saying you couldn't possibly deal with video of another person cringefully doing hip-hop?
If another person cringefully did hip-hop on this show, I would have a meltdown. Uh-oh.
Adrien Brody created hip-hop beats under the name A Ranger.
No!
Roll the tape.
We wild in this place. My man over here, he gonna wreck your face. Wreck your face.
Oh my God!
Can I just say something? I think he's pretty good.
Time for 3 facts about the marvelous Miss Measles herself. Cheryl Hines.
Oh, boy.
Seen here wishing she'd been more specific when she put "marry a Kennedy" on her childhood vision board. Our facts about Cheryl Hines are: she was Burt Reynolds' dog walker.
Ooh.
She's the heir to the Duncan Hines cake mix fortune. She was attacked by an emu, which is the truth.
I want her to be attacked by an emu so bad.
You want to go with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that. Because it's the fun answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emu on that side. What we got over here?
It's not the Duncan Hines. So
Well, how do you
go
know?
with Burt Reynolds.
Wait, how do you know it's not the Duncan Hines?
My faith in God is telling me.
All right, we're going to go with Burt Reynolds' dog walker.
Burt Reynolds' dog walker.
Cheryl Hines was regularly attacked by RFK Jr.'s pet emu. According to the New York Times, quote, the emu, Toby, was jealous of Miss Hines and took to charging at her violently, and she started carrying a shovel in self-defense whenever she stepped outside. Honestly, carrying a shovel in self-defense is a good strategy for anybody married to a Kennedy. Now, as horrific as all of this sounds, a bird attacking a woman, it sounds very polite and sweet when you hear RFK Jr. explain it.
He was a little bit imprinted on me. He would swim in the pool and do laps, you know, with me, and if I came up to it, it would roll over and let me stroke its breast.
Oh, he was fucking that big-ass chicken. He said breast, and
Stroking its,
he could have said chest, he could have said the wings.
But he said titties. Wild.
3 facts about SAG Award winner Timothee Chalamet. Our facts are: he was baptized by Moby, had a YouTube channel where he modified Xbox controllers. His high school nickname was the Shalamander. Which one is the truth?
We're reading this, but Roy said Xbox controllers. Now that's an added detail.
Oh.
That makes me think that it's number 2.
Oh.
Okay, over here.
I want to go with baptized by Moby because it's so implausible.
But do we know?
We don't know anything.
Okay, yeah,
we don't know
right,
anything
right,
about
right.
Moby or Timothee Chalamet.
We don't. We don't.
Number 1, baptized by Moby.
It's number 2, the Xbox controller.
There you go.
Here's Tweeny Tim showing off a modified Xbox controller.
What's good, YouTube? This is Modded Controller 360 with the Controller of the Week. Here's Red Tiger. Started it yesterday, finished it today. It looks nice, it looks sexy.
That is vintage Salamander, man.
Timothee Chalamet is something of a Renaissance man. What are some of his other hobbies?
Trying to grow the rest of that mustache?
Amongst his other habits, Timothee Chalamet got bars.
It's Lil Timmy Tim. I am a boss. You really like my shirt. Should I take it off? See me with a girl and you know it's getting cuddly. See me in the hallway and you know I hear my Dougie. Feel the music or bringing it back. What's wrong with that kid? Does he think that he's black?
Looks like should have done that at the end.
You said there weren't going to be any more bad stories.
You know, there is a role to be played by white shame.
Time for 3 facts about Chuck Schumer. A man so unpopular, his own glasses are trying to keep their distance. Our facts are: Chuck Schumer once admitted to spending over $8,000 on Cheesecake. He's seen every episode of Bravo's Below Deck. His autographed headshot is up in over 750 New York City pizza parlors, which is true.
If he has spent over $8,000 on Cheesecake, this motherfucker is back in my good graces.
It can't be number 3 because the bar is so low to get your head shot in a pizza parlor in New York City.
But also, the idea for the pizza parlor is this should be appetizing for people.
And At a time, he was loved by the streets. So which number you going with?
Number 2, Schumer loves young, hot bodies below deck.
That was his re-election platform.
Chuck Schumer once
Wait, you're not gonna ask them?
No, they said number 1.
They did?
Number 1.
I said it, but I didn't share. Hey. Which one of these 3 do you think it is?
I'm not stepping on your commitment to Chuck Schumer at this point. I'm not going to do it.
Thank you. We would like to present a unified front and triple down on number 1.
Points on this side. Chuck Schumer once had to admit to spending over 8 G's on cheesecake in early 2020. The New York Post dug into FEC filings and found that Schumer spent $8,600 on cheesecake between 2009 and 2016.
If we're talking about trips to the Cheesecake Factory, I have him lapped.
I just have to say the years are weird because it's up until 2016. Now, if you told me the night of the election in 2016, that man started eating cheesecake and he did $8,000 worth for 4 years, I'd be like, you did what you needed to do to get through the Trump administration.
Schumer defended himself, saying he needed all that cheesecake because, quote, I give them as gifts, I use them for bets, you know, when someone wants to bet something. Does anyone know who Chuck Schumer turns to as his most important advisors? It's 2 people.
The Olsen twins.
I was gonna say Tegan and Sarah.
For who?
For
the other 4 lesbians.
That's why I stopped.
Chuck Schumer's 2 most important advisors are an imaginary couple that lives in his head, according to an 2007 profile by The New Yorker. Quote, Schumer says that he is accompanied everywhere he goes by 2 imaginary middle-class friends who advise him on all manner of middle-class concerns, known as the Baileys, from Massapequa, Long Island.
The Baileys are always like, you know what, Chuck, get the cheesecake. Get the cheesecake, Chuck.
What's going on the Capitol, Tim? Does everybody have a fake imaginary constituent that they just walk around with?
I've never heard anything like that before. I mean, you actually have people that you know in Youngstown, Ohio, that like, what would Jerry and Louise be thinking?
You could talk to your voters. You could go to a town and in a hall.
Yeah.
Say, you could.
I feel like you just made up Jerry and Louise in Youngstown. You're doing exactly what we just accused Schumer of doing. None of these fuckers can be trusted.
I'm not in anymore. You can trust me.
But wait.
Wow. That's real talk.
We heard. Now, there's a lot of speculation that you're running for governor of Ohio.
We're not going there.
So
right
yes,
now.
the answer is yes.
You know, because that's the same thing that happens when a woman's like, are we getting married?